AITAH if I tell my sister about the entitlement my nephew shows in our interactions these days. I'll share a few details of mine and my sister's relationship with her ex-husband, and my nephew's life in a few points. We are Indian residents, and going NC isn't really an option in our family. My sister and her ex-husband were dating in their college years and got married after dating. After 2 years, my sister graduated from college. Her ex-husband was physically, emotionally, as well as financially abusive towards her. They finally divorced 2 years back after 1 year separation. My nephew was born 1 year after they got married and is going to be 15 in a couple of months. He was on spectrum but completely functional. He has been emotionally abused by his father as well over the years. Both his parents have 50-50 custody of him. He lives with his father, and my sister lives in the same society so that she can spend as much time with my nephew as much as possible. Since she is separated from her ex-husband, I and my father make contributions whenever she's in financial need. I work as an independent contractor/freelancer in many fields. My father is a businessman, but has been in financial difficulties since my mom passed 5 to 6 years ago. I try to contribute as much as I can, but it's not a fixed income, and it depends how much I've earned per project basis. My sister's ex-husband earns well through several of his businesses. My sister has started her own business in the same industry as him on a very small scale compared to his, and they are always in a sort of competition over buying the affections of my nephew, or trying to one-up each other. I have spent lots of my earnings and time in helping my sister through her rough times, whether it is shifting, organizing, buying household items to buying groceries, cooking while I'm with her, or in general household management. I've spent months on end at her residence in her city to help her so that she can get settled in her work and spend time with her child. Even though mine and our father's financial contributions might not have been up to her standards, we have tried our best as much as we can. After all this, whenever her requirements are fulfilled, she turns into a rage monster towards us, mainly me. Honestly, at times I feel like her emotional punching bag, and misbehaves or says such hurtful things which are undeniably difficult to ignore. I usually leave her state of residence and go back to my city, but come back whenever she needs my help. I had promised my mother on her deathbed that I'll take care of my sister and father no matter what. But this entire situation has turned my life upside down. I can't get married yet because my father can't afford a wedding at this time. I don't go out with my friends too much because that causes expenses I can't afford due to above-mentioned expenses. Denying so many times to hang out or trips has driven my remaining few friends to stop asking me to hang out anymore. They are wonderful friends, but I understand their POV where I keep saying I'm not available / I'm sick, can't travel, which means I don't want to hang out with them. This last weekend, my nephew was visiting my city for a program I was going to take him to. We have many activities that my nephew and I enjoy doing together, and this was one of those. He wanted to go for dinner to an extremely expensive cuisine restaurant afterwards, which I had no problem taking him to. I love taking him to places he might enjoy, or spending time with him, which is anyways limited. He invited 2 of his cousins unrelated to me, and that had added twice more to the anticipated bill. I paid, and that was the end of it, since I believe in children getting to enjoy things together. But one of his elder cousin was hesitant because it was quite a huge bill, to which I replied that it's of no issue for me to treat all the kids, and I enjoyed their company. To this my nephew said it's okay, because when she comes to my city we treat her as well. This was an uncalled for and insulting insinuation to make. I pay for myself as well as for both of them when I'm visiting them. He has said a lot of entitled things to me this past year which I had ignored till now because of my love for him and his mother. So, now I don't know how to tell my sister that her son is turning out an entitled and privileged brat with all the negative aspects of his father and her, and they need to monitor their child-rearing techniques since the real world will not tolerate this kind of behavior in another 3 years' time. He'll be chewed up and spit out like yesterday's Gillory pawn if he acts like this as an adult. Going no contact is not an option. Plus, I'm an Indian, living in India where you need to be polite about telling someone that their child is turning into a jerk. My feelings are hurt. I feel as if my love is just spit upon by people I love the most.